Coach Bev from Regal Awakening Educational Coaching Services. So, you want to be a teacher? Welcome to the club. It is definitely a great club to be in. Before I get into discussing your first year in education, I would like to step into the coffee corner. Today, I have decided to go back to old school and try Folgers. Now, Folgers is not a big fancy brand like all of these different types of coffees that we have today, but it has a deep place in my heart because it is one of the first coffees that I drank when I started drinking. I actually started drinking Folgers coffee through my mother. I used to get up for her every morning and make coffee in the coffee maker. And of course, there was more than enough. So I started sipping on it and I liked it. And that is really how I began my journey into drinking coffee. So, for the sake of old times, I am going to relish the taste of this great throwback coffee from my history. And it's still great. No, I'm not going to put it above Dunkin', but it is a great coffee. It brings back memories. Just drinking it just takes me back to the days of being 18, 19 years old. Such a great period of time in my life. So let's chit chat. You are going to be a teacher. Welcome to the club. This is a great place to be. I believe that you have landed in the best possible career that you could find yourself in. So, you have gone to college, you have done all of your work, you've done your internship, and you have taken all of those pedagogy courses. Now that you have gotten your degree and you have walked across the stage, you may or may not have already passed the praxis or whatever that test is in your state is called, the test that you needed to take in order to get your license. This is most definitely a great and exciting time in your life. Now you have your first job and you are in the process of trying to prepare for your first year in education. As you prepare to go into the classroom for the first time, you are no doubt frightened out of your mind. You are very nervous. You do not have a clue on what is about to happen. And it seems as though, even though you've done your internship and you've spent all of this time preparing, nothing, it seems, has prepared you for this moment. And you feel as if you don't know anything. I would like to say to you in the best way possible, and I am being kind, you don't, but you're going to learn, and that's okay. Everyone around you knows that you really don't know much. And everybody around you knows that it's going to take at least 3 years in the class before this actually clicks for you and you can actually start to feel as if you have a routine and you understand what's happening. But even though you may reach those 3 years, you still need a couple more to consider yourself a pro. But the good news is it is fun and exciting while you're learning. And this is going to be some of the best years in your educational career. Teaching is the one job where you can get on the job training. Yes, I look at it as on the job training because even though you're certified and you've gotten your degree and you've done all of the prerequisites required in order to be in that position, when you actually begin teaching, that is when you are really getting the training that you are going to be using throughout your educational career. Everything that you learn right now is going to be the foundation for you to be a great educator. So embrace the learning, embrace this whole process, because in 5 or 6 years, you will not be able to say, oh, I did it now, I'm a new teacher. So take advantage of this moment. You will quickly learn that although you've done all of this work, college did not prepare you for what is about to come. And I say that because once you stand in front of the class, it is you, the teacher, that is going to determine your outcome and your effectiveness in the classroom. Your personality is going to come into play. Your personality will determine how you deliver the content that you are trying to teach to your students. And it is also your personality that is going to determine if the kids find you intriguing, or if they find you boring, or if they find that they're going to like you as an individual. The way that you communicate is going to be important, because you're going to have to communicate with parents, your staff, the students, and everything that you say is going to be held up under a microscope. So you're going to definitely have to have the ability to communicate effectively. Organization is going to be major for you. You must be organized. Learn how to file things, how to break things down and organize them so that when you need it for the next meeting, when you need it for your class, when you need it at any time, you are able to access it and use it. Most importantly, you are learning who you are as an educator, what you believe, what type of educational style you're going to have. Are you going to be more of a stricter? Are you going to be more friendlier? Or you're going to be both? All of this is taking place within your first year, and you're getting this knowledge as you go through the process of completing your first year and learning who you are as an educator. I would tell you not to be nervous, but I will be wasting my breath, because that is going to happen. Your first open house will be filled with anticipation, nervousness, excitement. You are going to feel all of those emotions. But as you go through open house and the first couple of parents come into the room, you'll start to feel better. The main thing is to just get there, stand there and smile and start greeting. Also, in this first year, you are going to be learning how your school and your district operates. Every district does not operate the same. So if you went to school in one district and you started teaching in another district, or if you did your internship in one district and you're working in a different district, you're going to have to learn and understand how that district operates. Every school within your district does not operate the same. So you are going to have to learn the inner workings, the who's who, the ins and outs of your individual school. You are also going to be learning so many acronyms: BIP, IEP, 504, EC, all of these different acronyms that are going to be a part of your educational vernacular. You will learn how to document, and then document some more. The documentation is very critical in the educational field. You're going to fill out so many forms, and thank God for Google Forms now, because I know currently a lot of forms come through Google Documents, and that kind of decreases the need for doing a lot of filing and keeping up with a lot of paperwork. I'm pretty sure that you've already heard about the meetings. There will be meetings, and then more meetings, and then more meetings. The only thing that I can tell you about meetings is to just make sure that your calendar is clear on the days that you have meetings. They are going to come. You will be in meetings every week. You also will need to know who is who in your school, who plays the major roles, who is going to be your evaluator. You definitely want to know who your evaluator is. You need to learn how to deal with parents. You're going to learn that there are so many different personalities that are parenting, and the different manners in which the different parents deal with you and communicate with you. That is also going to be a major part of this year, just learning how to communicate effectively with parents. You will be stressed, but you will get over it. Overall, what I would like to tell you is don't forget why you chose education. Don't forget why you chose to be a teacher. You became a teacher because you want to make a difference. You became a teacher because you want to be that special someone in children's lives that push them to their next level. You actually chose a career that is actually going to make a difference for you. Don't forget that everyone started where you are starting from. And everybody that's coming after you is going to start in exactly the same place. So you are not alone here. You will make it through your first year, through all of its ups and downs, happy moments, stressful moments. You will make it. And at the end of this year, you're going to find that you're going to be excited for that next year to start. And before you know it, you will have started 10, 15, 20 of those years. Most importantly, the students will make it all worth your while. I have found that no matter what I have gone through in my personal life, anytime I step into the classroom, my students have the ability to unknowingly make me feel good, make me laugh, make me smile. And once they get to know you and they get to care about you, it's just all worth it. When you step into your classroom every day, it's as if you are stepping into another world. You are going to love teaching. You have the best job in the world. Everyone has a teacher that has reached them, motivated them, influenced them to be who they are in life. And even if some kids don't take heed, some of them are still going to remember the seeds that you planted in them when they were in your care. That teacher is now you. You have the opportunity to give to other children what has been given to you. Take it very serious. Your morals, your character, your ethics will be on display, and they will be tested. But as long as your intentions are pure, you are going to make it. I am Coach Bell from Regal Awakening Educational Coaching Services. You can get to me on Facebook and Instagram at Regal Awakening, or you can go to my website at www.regalawakening.com. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.